Would you like to tell us what your? Yes, you.
The first applicant is 123 William Street.
Yeah, give us some go, give us some now.
Palace at 123 William Street. So for this location, actually, we have the restaurant wine and beer license. We opened last year in August. We opened last year in August. So after operating for about a year, we found that our customers, they need a full liquor. So because a lot of our customers, they request for full liquor. So right now, we're going to do a class change the license from the beer and wine license to the full liquor. So we close early, actually. We open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And we have about 150 seats. And the dining area is on the first floor. So actually on the first floor, we have two stores. One side is for the takeout orders, is for the dim sum stand, for the dim sums only. So the other part we use for the dining area and serving the whole set of dinners. So everything will keep the same. And we just change the upgrade to the wine to full liquor.
And you have it outside.
No,
Outside.
No outside. Because you have over 75 people, you are a large venue.
So
So
we
we
have a
will,
theater.
yeah, but we will send you, we have a stipulation in
Okay.
addition to the other stipulation. And what you have to fill out for me is if you would, how many seats are in the bar area? Or do you not have any? Or there is really no bar that I remember?
So actually, I have attached the floor plan. For the bar area, there's only 5 seats.
Okay. That's fine. Any questions from anybody? Can we vote on this? May we? Mother, may I?
We don't have any complaints, right?
Okay, so, all in favor?
So we don't need four.
I'm, doesn't matter. You know me.
Let's get some
Sorry,
paper towels.
Pick it up. We're gonna pause, because I got carried away. We're gonna do. So we're all in favor. Jean, you too? Yeah, thank you.
Me too, Mariama.
I think Mariana said okay also, Susan.
I did.
Oh, thank you, Mariana. We needed you. I hope you stay well.
Thank you.
Oh, boy. Thank you
so
very much.
Thanks.
And so Umesh, you'll be in touch with her for the lodge. And
Thank you. That was quick. You did that. All right, we're gonna go in order. Let's see who's here. It's 381 Broadway here. Hello, welcome. Tell us your name, pass out your stuff, please.
Thank you.
My name is Adriana. I'm the representative from Heilbronn and Levy, and I have the owner Nick with me here today.
Alright.
Just gonna pass these out to you. Oh,
yes,
this one, okay, this one has the original.
Give it to Onesh.
Put that there, yes.
Everything's a little wet.
Okay.
You're dry. The map.
Here.
All right.
Alrighty, so just to give you a brief overview of this application, this is for Shop Quarters LLC. The DBA will be Quarters. This is going to be a beer and wine license. The hours, which there was an amendment to the hours during the week, Sunday to Wednesday, it's going to be open from noon to midnight. And we're asking for noon to 2 a.m. Thursday through Saturday. This establishment will function as a wine bar with small plates. There is another component to the actual premise itself. part of it is going to be a showroom, which Nick will tell you a little bit more about. And then the other part will be the wine bar. They are both accessed in different entrances, so there's an elevator that leads to the bar and lounge and stairs that lead to the showroom. The showroom will close at 6 p.m. The part of the premise that's going to be licensed is approximately 350 to 400 square feet, where consumption will take place. The showroom will have no consumption whatsoever. The space used to be a yoga studio and office space. It's in a strictly commercial building. And then you'll see the signatures in the back of the packet that was collected by Nick and his team, where they reached out to the residential neighbors that are surrounding. Although there aren't that many, it's not a heavy residential area, they did that outreach to introduce themselves and Nick can also speak to the support that they receive. So I'll let you introduce yourself. Sure. We talk a little bit about that.
So I have a question, before you answer, because I'm a little confused. Here it tells me in your application, it's, till 12 a.m. until 1 a.m. Thursday to Saturday, and here, it says 12 to 12, Monday to Wednesday, 12 to 2, and then Thursday, through,
Saturday, 12 to
to 2.
It's two all the time.
So Monday to Wednesday, I have midnight to 12 a.m.
Right.
And then Thursday. through-
Yeah, but look on the
Midnight.
poster.
So and that's what I'm saying. The applicant today, we discussed knocking down their closing hours during the weekdays to midnight. And so that's what's reflected in the questionnaire that you have in front of you. So they receive support for a later closing hour, but they're going to have an earlier closing hour.
So now let's just do it clearly so we all understand that it's recorded. So Monday through Thursday,
Sunday through Wednesday is going to be midnight.
Mhm.
And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2 a.m. closing.
So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday.
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Mhm.
Okay.
Two.
You're on the ground floor,
We are on the second floor.
second floor. So I have I have just a couple of questions.
Sure.
One is, how many people do you have that you can seat? Because you told me you have 3 bar stools and dining area has 10 seats.
And
How
then
are you gonna do this?
So it's going to be a small intimate setting. It's going to have the 3 bar stools that are notated there. There are 10 lounge seats, and then also on that diagram within the packet, there is a dining table that will also be used. So, it will be 20 seats in total. That originally was going to be part of the showroom, but it's now going to be part of the lounge to allow more seating for people.
And you're not gonna have anybody standing up having a drink?
It'll be
So-
full service.
All right, I've asked those questions. Tell me your concept so I can get my head around it.
Yeah, so I mean, I have this is my second company. My
Okay.
first is a lighting design studio that's based out of Brooklyn. This space is our retail store and also like bar community gathering space. So really the idea behind this is to kind of be more of a hub for the art and design community that is really blossoming in Tribeca. And we chose that location because it is surrounded by galleries and there are like more and more galleries that have been opening each and every week for the past couple of years. And a lot of the work that we do is collaborating with other artists and designers and really like lifting a lot of these people. So we wanted to have a space that was a little bit more intimate for after all of these gallery openings, for people to come by after to have a drink, have a light night with other people that they've already been meeting with and things like that.
I don't have any trouble with any of it, but I think you're deluding yourself. That's what we can't. I can see my group around here, 20, 30 people.
Okay, so you're just, you're open to the public.
Mhm.
And the people who are coming, you anticipate fellow designers, interior designers?
It's like interior designers, artists, gallerists, like those types of people.
And how do I know about it?
I mean, the space is very small and intimate, so it is sort of like in the know type of thing.
No, no.
We've done,
I'm an artist, how do I know, how do I find out about it? How do I know to go to your intimate gallery after a show?
we've been open for 2 weeks, so we've just started to do like more community outreach. We recently hired a director that will be helping with food and beverage, who is the maitre d' previously from Frenchette, who is very steeped in the art world. And so she's doing a lot of like community outreach specifically to a lot of galleries and artists that are in Tribeca specifically. And is helping us with the food and beverage program because it's something that she's been doing for the past 20 years.
So like, so galleries will have your information, and as people are leaving the show, gallery owner or someone might say, oh, by the way, in the neighborhood, we have this little,
Yeah, so we've been like talking to a couple of galleries that have openings starting in September. Hopefully that this will like come to fruition and we'll be able to offer this sort of thing, but somewhat of a like celebratory, like we just had our press opening for the show that we just put on and they can come over to the space afterwards. I think the community really lacks that type of gathering space right now, so it's something that's really important to us in the work that we do. So we try to create that in this type of environment.
and so I'm sorry, what else is going on in the space? You have a lighting design company, what else is going on in the space?
It's like a retail store during
For,
from Tuesday through Saturday. We sell furniture and lighting and art objects.
Yeah.
okay,
And then there's
Down.
photos in the packet or
It is.
with the space.
So that's the
Yeah.
showroom for,
Yeah,
okay.
it's set up like, it's like an apartment. So we have like a bedroom, there's a great room, a dining room, a kitchen, bathroom, and then this bar component.
and no one lives here,
No,
it's just a showroom,
it's just a showroom.
and it's going to be a little intimate bar,
Yeah,
okay. And,
Go on.
well, you're open all the time. Why do you need to be open all the time if you only need to be open? I'm just asking, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Why do you not need to just be open when galleries are happening and shows are happening and there are people are around at, 8 o'clock at night?
It will allow for flexibility for corporate events, holiday events.
So what does this mean, corporate events? You're gonna do buyouts and you're gonna have rent your space out to,
that part of it is not like totally sorted out. We like just brought on Gabrielle.
so we kind of
Figure
need
it
to know
out.
that, because if your intentions are that you're going to have parties,
No, not parties,
It'd be like an
gatherings. So,
intimate-
yeah, it's again, it's a small
semantics,
space.
gatherings and parties, if you're renting it out to a corporate, before a corporate event, I don't care what you call it, it's a corporate event.
Well,
Look
whether
at
a gallery
number
makes it, like-
7 on method of operation.
What is it, Rich?
Well, catering, so it's a flexible term. Not that that's, I'm not saying that's bad, I'm just saying that there's gonna be some of that.
So they're gonna have some buyouts.
Well, yeah, if catering, then of course,
So we need to know that because we're concerned about it. So how many people are you allowed to have in this space at one
So
time?
the space can seat 20 people in the space on the second floor. That's just for the space that's going to have consumption. That's the only space that's our licensing. And when we talk about private or corporate holiday events, that's if someone wants to have a small dinner party there where it's light tapas and,
Okay, so still just 20 people?
yes, there would be
Max
no
20
more.
people.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's all the space
So
will
this-
allow.
this for my own understanding, this license is just for the small space,
Just
but
for
not the other 3,000 square feet.
Correct.
So is there a way to divide that up on,
So you'll never have other people
It's our resolution.
in the show.
okay,
So
so
only be in that little
if that's
place.
the
And
case,
for the SLA, that's all they'll have.
but it has to be stated.
No, it will be
Yeah, yeah.
stated in our resolution.
Because we got that, I read that letter that was sent from a neighbor, wasn't complaining, but was just curious with the small capacity, what else is gonna be in the 4,000 feet, but.
It's gonna be a sales gallery
Right, so-
area.
Right.
They're
Makes
trying
sense
to-
to tell yourself.
You'll never go to the space after a gallery show and find more than 20 people.
Correct.
we like also divide, we added doors. into the
Another
space
place I
so that
came
we could
for.
Actually section it all off.
They
So
drive
it's
us out.
clearly delineated because for the purpose of the SLA and Department of Health, it has to be. So that will never be a case where people are just freely
So if you
flowing.
ever want, you have to cut back, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
I understand that. So it's 20 It really is, you will have some small venues, your corporate events will have no more than 20 people.
And we're concerned about traffic and parking, so you will also try to.
20 is not gonna.
If there are 20 cars outside,
I don't
people
think
live
they're
next to
Well,
it.
that could be funny.
People, you know, ride via subway or on, but just
Yeah.
use an error.
People arrive by bus. Alright, so people live on either side?
It's all commercial buildings on either side of us.
Yeah,
Across the street, it's like a mixed use building, so there are two
White.
residents in that building, which we got on White Broadway.
White and Broadway, traffic.
Yeah,
over there.
not mine.
Alright.
So you guys put up, so that's not,
All right, so can I have someone call the question?
call the question.
Second? Joanne? Where did he go? Okay. Everyone in favor? I have one other question. Do you have an accessible, bathroom?
Yes.
Okay,
So there's 2 bathrooms and one of the 2 is ADA.
okay, great.
And the stair the door on the street is at grade level and
Correct.
everyone
And
can
then
get
there's
to.
an elevator
Okay, great.
that will be controlled by an employee.
Is the elevator just a publicly accessed elevator, or does it have to be run, it has to keep, so you have to let people in and out?
Our like maitre d' for the space will be stationed downstairs to bring people out.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Very much. Have a great evening, everyone.
You also.
All right, is 90 Chambers Street here? Oh, no, they're postponed, so we're done with that. And then we're going to ask a number on the renewals because we're concerned about sidewalk cafes that are going to come in, but we can deal with that later after everybody Francis and I went through, okay? So, okay, Jean?
Did we vote on this?
Yes. Did you not hear me?
We can't
What's
hear
your
you,
vote?
Jane.
Yes?
Need to unmute Jean.
Trying to. On,
Okay.
am I unmuted?
You say yes?
You keep muting, James.
I'm not, I'm gonna move on.
You keep hitting the mute button.
Yeah, can you hear?
Okay? Yes, but
It
don't
says-
unmute yourself.
I just tried to unmute me.
You're unmuted, we can hear you.
But she can't hear you.
She muted again.
All right, we're moving on.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
voted no. I voted no. Anyway,
She voted no. Oh, yes, one no.
Are we in Battery Park City?
There is nothing in that.
They're postponed.
So we have the, 10 South Street, Casa Cipriano. Hello, Donald.
She says it with such a confidence. Thank you. We need one more. Thank you.
Thank you. You don't need? He's fine, thanks, Donald.
Okay, Donald Bernstein on behalf of the licensee applicant. Henrik Goodmanson, who is the general manager of Casa Cipriani, is with me. This is a private members club that you approved 4 years ago at 10 South Street in a beautiful B&B building. There's a hotel there, and we have a private members club on the 5th floor, which you recommended approval of in 2020. We have opened, we always told you that we would be building a 6th floor. So this is an alteration to make a minor adjustment on the 5th floor. We're moving the bar from one part of the space to the other. And we're now adding the 6th floor rooftop to the license. We presented that to you in 2020 and you voted to approve. We came in 2020 with the same alteration we have today, which is moving the bar on the 5th floor and adding the 6th floor. We also at that time were requesting a change in method of operation at 4 a.m. We weren't thrilled with that, we withdrew. So we withdrew the change of method of operation application. You voted to approve the alteration. I have the resolution.
So do we,
Great, makes everything easier for all of us. So
so,
this is the same. There's one thing that's changed. The floor plan on the sixth floor changed slightly. Some of the seating is removed and there will be a swimming pool. It will be about 4 feet deep. So there were some seats there. We've moved that, we're gonna put that in. The kitchen is now in another portion of the sixth floor. Everything else is the same. Hours, the entire method of operation is the same stuff. Except for that, it's the same as what we presented in 2022.
So my question is the sixth floor, okay? How open is it? Because noise travels, I can hear my committee members. And in addition to, I mean, I know the place, I know the space, and when you opened it up for a gallery, but what's the sixth floor consist of? How many people can be on it? I think I have it here. Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, so if you remember, the fifth floor has 2 outdoor terraces. And when we first appeared before you with the outdoor space, the consensus of the committee was, this is basically on the river. There is nobody that lives nearby. They live on the other side of the East Side Drive. We did, by the way, get some petition signatures for this. There aren't that, some are on Wall Street, but we did the best we could. And the consensus of the committee was, we normally don't go along with the outdoor space at the outset, but because of where you're located, the height and the distance, we're gonna go along with it. So it's pretty much the same thing. And we discussed this 2 years ago in 2022, when you approved the sixth floor. So there is an awning or something that retractable awning that covers part of the space, but it is essentially outdoors.
But the retractable awning doesn't, there is no sound mitigation with the retractable awning.
Probably not much, probably not much.
No,
But I
no.
think the consensus was
It's
always.
on the water, it's not on the
There's no
side.
DJ out there, there's no live music out there. This is a capture.
Okay, I have one question from Mariama or two. She's online. Mariama? Are you there?
Is it lit?
Oh, there's Susan Ryan.
Hi, I heard Donald say that this was one that we didn't have any problems with because nobody lived near it, but I just wanted to confirm, because I do remember there was a a private club that we supported by virtue of it being a private club. We figured, what kind of problem can they cause? And then there was a problem. I just want to make sure this is not the one.
There was a problem?
I don't
don't think
think there's been a problem there.
What happened to our public space that was gonna be? in
We
the-
don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not saying.
for the fairy.
I mean, it's, yeah,
No,
yeah.
we're supposed to have public space.
But we were supposed to have it, didn't
Right.
happen, blah, 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 blah. Are you the new Andrew?
Andrew, yes, no way.
Wait, not totally, only there, you're
Yeah,
only there.
I'm on site. I'm on site. Oh, yes.
Andrew's not there anymore.
And the hotel is not in this?
The hotel has separate license.
Oh,
It's still just a private members club license.
Remember-
It's in the building, but it has its own.
so many years. I'm an
No,
old.
no, for all of us.
I don't remember.
And it's not, I mean, listen, you're not bad operators, it's just that we, as the community, feel jilted.
Yes.
Okay?
Public
We
space.
feel that we have lost something. And it's not your fault on one level, but there we are. Any
Can't
other
hold it against
questions?
Yeah, all the questions.
Call the question for a second. All in favor? Mariama,
Yes.
Jean?
You have to be on camera.
No, Jean's on camera, I see her.
Mary Ann?
Joe, you gotta be on camera for a minute. So I can count your vote, please.
Trying,
Just be,
okay.
just be cognizant of the noise.
Yeah, keep in mind that they have a hotel right there also. So they-
Francis,
It's okay, I'll come. Look, anyways, we'll travel.
Francis
Sure.
Francis says it wouldn't hurt your PR to have a community night one time.
Yes, exactly.
Agreed.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Donald.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
Where is it our car?
Private cup. All right. Next is 24 John, which is my little espresso bar attached to the hotel. Am I correct?
Yes,
So,
It's right next door.
it's in the same building. It's in the building, yes.
Thank you, Max.
are we having any trouble with the artists? Are we having any more trouble with the artists?
Talk to them when they come up.
We haven't had trouble.
Why are we here?
Well, we can talk about it tonight. So, hello, Max Bookman, Eleanor Schotten. We're attorneys at Pizetsky and Bookman, PC. With me is Vinny LaPluma. He is the applicant at 24 John Street, which, as Susan already mentioned, is the currently, but not for long, vacant commercial unit in the downstairs of the Artisan Hotel. The owners of the Artisan Hotel are here as well. You're going to see them in a minute. They've been looking for a tenant for a while. They found one in Vinny, and we think he's someone who you will like. He's going to operate an espresso bar, cafe by day with Italian classics and specialties. Won't go that late into the evening. 8 p.m. Is the closing time, 7 days a week. The very, very last thing on our packet is the menu. See, I think when you look at the menu, you'll get an immediate idea of the kind of place he intends to operate. No outdoor seating, no DJs, no parties, no any of the stuff that you typically have opposition to, and we are happy to answer any.
When you have an easy one, Max.
Where's the space? Help me,
Right next door.
When I'm looking at the house to the right.
So I'm gonna go back to the right.
So that's gonna tell you the picture.
I was gonna show you on the floor plan. So the black box is the hotel.
Yeah.
This is his space. If you're looking at the hotel, it's to the right.
I'll look at a little bit. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
No gelato?
Oh, yes. we have.
You have gelato? Did you know there used to be a gelato place? A couple of storefronts?
That's
They're
right.
plastic and
We have to have gelato, I have to go to the village.
So we're coming to you.
Yeah.
Thanks, nice to meet you.
If you want gelato, we'll have gelato.
Okay.
We will have it, all right. Even if you don't want it.
Would someone like to call the question?
Call the question.
All in favor?
When are you opening?
Hopefully beginning of July.
Oh, good.
Hurry, we need you. Hurry.
That's
And maybe
what
you'll
you
help get
got
me
mine.
some of those people at the pizza place across the
Oh.
street.
We'll have pizza.
Ron Vincent.
Individual.
Not here, that's okay.
No, but the pizza place,
All
so.
right. Joe?
Yes.
Miriam? Are you in favor?
New member. Yes. Hi. You are.
Okay.
Vincent, how you
All right.
doing, Pat?
All in favor, we passed. Thank you. No other
Good
questions.
luck, good luck.
Good luck.
So,
And just keep the name of the guy who fixes the phone.
Oh, yes, we'll get that for you.
All right.
Thank you.
All
thanks.
right. Good luck.
Hey, Susan, Amoruso in favor online.
Pardon me?
And Russo.
Oh, yeah? Well, we
Yes.
voted. Glad, welcome. We're gonna go to the hotel.
Gotta give me an Amarillo.
Thanks for the record. Okay.
And there you go, Max. Good luck. You never know. I'm glad you're online, Mark.
Thank you. So what do we got here?
I'll explain that one in a moment.
As long as we're not having any more trouble.
Yeah, come on.
So, Max,
Yes,
before you start to explain,
yeah.
Francis wants to know why you're back.
Well, that's what I'm gonna explain. So, Max Bookman again, Pizetsky and Bookman, I see we have a new member of the community board. Our
This
firm
is Vincent Hernandez.
Hi, Vincent. Our firm routinely appears before this community board. They're one of the
You'll get used to
usual
saying that.
suspects. And wish you a long and happy career on this committee. So, you know.
We don't know about
Thank
that.
you.
We don't know about that.
All right, so this is the Artisan Hotel. The last time you saw us was 2 years ago in June 2022. Back then, what you approved was a tavern license, that's the legal term for it, for the top 2 floors of the hotel, 20 and 21. No, people were calling it a rooftop, but there's no outdoor space involved, all enclosed. It's the top 2 floors. The reason we're back
is for two things. One, it has to do with the case you last heard. We were never eligible for a hotel liquor license because one of the requirements of a hotel liquor license is there needs to be a restaurant in the hotel building. And the upstairs, we were always very upfront with you about, was not a restaurant. Didn't have the menu, didn't have the kitchen facilities to qualify
Correct.
as a restaurant. Now that they've found, after much search, for a restaurant tenant downstairs, they are eligible for a hotel liquor license. What a hotel liquor license enables them to do is instead of just having the top two floors licensed, which they'll still be licensed, we basically get to expand that down into the guest rooms as well, so that a guest, if they purchase a drink, they could bring it back to their room. It also gives us the ability to do mini bars, although that's not in the plans right now, and room service. It allows the hotel to be a nicer experience for guests so they can have a beverage or food in their rooms and order room service. So that's reason why we're back, is because we want to have a hotel license. Reason number two that we're back is, although we are the 99% of the detailed stipulations that we agreed to with you to 2 years ago, we're not looking to change, and we reproduce those in our package. Limiting private events, maximum occupancy for the upstairs area, the traffic study that we did, we've been abiding by. We're not looking to change any of them, but we would like the opportunity to extend the hours of operation a little later. It's a common dynamic. You never promise it. I understand there was no promises made here, but we do want, we have been open and operating, and we do want to come back to see if there's been any complaints. We have no complaints on our records. There's been no violations, no complaints at all. And so we'd like to have the opportunity to extend our hours of operation. What we're looking for is 1 a.m. closing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and 2 a.m. closing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What we currently have is very limited, and we agreed to it. We understand we agreed to it, but we wanted to prove ourselves, and we think we have. What the current hours of operation that we have is 10 p.m. Sunday, which is very, very early, 11 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and midnight Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So those are the two reasons why we're back.
Friday and Saturday, man.
So is this, an alteration?
It's not. We had two options in terms of how we wanted to file this with the SLA. We could have done this as a class change and an alteration, or we could have just done this as a new application. To us, it was 6 of one, half a dozen of
So
the
it's
other.
a new
We're just doing it as a
application.
new hotel application. That's right.
That's what I wanted to know.
And so aren't you the guys that we had trouble with having parties? And no, isn't this the hotel we had trouble with? Party?
I thought it was.
Never.
I remember the
Never.
name.
Never?
We weren't open during COVID.
So then it's not.
Never had a problem with us.
No?
Never.
I'm talking about
If there were ever-
renting.
If there were problems, it was before this license.
There were things that were attributed to this hotel before they had a license, which cast
We
it.
had neighbors coming in
Yeah,
complaining
it
about.
created concerns, but when we came, and I didn't represent them then, when I came before you in June 2022, we cleared all of that up with you. We negotiated stipulations and gave them a chance with very limited steps. We're not looking to change. I mean, again, I reproduced the steps that, they're up there on the screen. They're very, the A, B, C, D, E, and F, those are the steps we negotiated. We're not looking to change any of those.
I don't
The one
mind
thing we want to change is we want to
extending
push the hours, because we think we've earned it.
Well, that's okay.
That's not the one.
I'm not gonna ask, but I have a question.
All right, I'll
Go
ask that.
through before we do this. It's an enclosed room.
Yes.
There is no access outside.
I don't even like calling it a
It's not a
roof,
roof.
because it's not.
It's an
It's the
indoor space.
it's the top two floors of the
Okay.
building, the 20th and the 21st
Very
floor.
good.
It's not one of these, oh,
I
we
got
put a
it, I got it.
retractable thing on.
It's not a rooftop.
It is just the top two floors of the hotel, no outdoor space.
Okay.
And we had, when they were having issues, we had a lot of residents show up. Quality of life.
Nobody's here.
So no one's here. So obviously they're not doing.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so there aren't, to the extent there aren't any issues, you haven't heard any
Question.
311s and have any, I'm okay with these revised hours.
Not totally, but I'm
So
okay.
the revised hours right here in the back, they're trying to go one AM.
Yeah, just, question for clarification.
This is what you're proposing.
Was it before?
Max, when you describe this is a hotel thing, so can hotel guests go to the top floor bar, well, not rooftop bar, but can they go there and then they bring a drink back to their room or multiple drinks? Or how many drinks can they bring back to their room?
So we have an obligation to supervise and control the premises, make sure that people aren't getting out of hand. So there's nothing in the statute that says, only one drink can be
Yeah.
brought back to the room. But as good hotel operators who currently have been operating with alcoholic beverages, they're gonna make sure that, people are not bringing excessive alcohol back to the rooms. What they're envisioning and what the hotel license allows us to do is if someone does go upstairs and they have a bite to eat or they have their drink and they'd like to bring a drink back to their room with them or order room service to have a drink brought down to them, they're allowed to do.
So they can
And
have.
then it's like plastic cups that they're transporting the drink themselves. Is that how typically you guys work it? But
The idea is for it to complement the hotel experience.
yeah,
A little bit about the hotel, we're a 4.5-star property, rated #1 by TripAdvisor reviews. We complement the neighborhood. The idea is to continue what we do, but create an experience that's all inclusive.
Yeah.
So the idea, you come here, you smell a nice cup of coffee when you went to the hotel. When you walk into the rooms to be soothing, to be able to relax. But at the same time, as part of the experience, if you want to have a drink before you go out to dinner, why not? We have it for you. After dinner, you want to have a drink, hey, why not? So and now with Tuto Culture, everything should come full
So
circle.
that's what qualifies you to.
Right.
Yeah, we think on the whole, it's an improvement.
When you look at the concept now, it's full circle, so you know from beginning to end what we're looking to.
Got it, but I'm gonna go through the items, and I'm gonna see what my committee wants. I hate 1 AM on a Sunday. I'm sorry. I
Susan, he
understand
already
that
said take it
10
out.
what?
He already agreed with you. So give what you want. He said, okay, take it out.
You can come off the street and go to the bar, right?
Yeah, that's a legal requirement. We have to-
Picking out.
I've been up there. I've been up there.
Sunday until midnight.
I don't have, you know,
I think.
That's, well, I don't mind if they do midnight.
well, you're a nicer person than I.
Sometimes
I know.
not often.
I know, but, if they wanna give you till midnight, but you better control it, guys.
You guys have security, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're saying midnight on Sunday, is that what you're saying?
I'll give you midnight I would give you Sunday, and I wouldn't give you, I'm sorry. Thursday to Saturday, I do 1 AM if I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I think that's
we don't really give any.
I do.
What was it before?
So when I
Yeah,
initially
yeah.
applied for my liquor license,
You said it was midnight.
it wasn't 2 AM approval.
Oh.
By us,
Not by us.
not by us. We don't get to AM.
Well, we,
I'm okay.
that's what it
I mean,
was.
I'm okay with 2 AM.
I'm okay. I mean, the area that they're in, you guys are competing with Moxie. You guys are competing with, there's Marriott's. There's a lot of hotels in that area.
But we don't know what their hours.
I don't know what their hours are. I know around the corner on Greenwich, the Slough One Hotel, they're actually, I think, 1 AM.
Yeah, normally in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
Usually,
Yeah.
We
1 AM. And we're giving you Monday to
You know what?
Monday, or you wanna do Monday to Wednesday?
Let me ask you, could we do 2 AM just Friday and Saturday, and we'll have Thursday at 1 AM? Well, it's
Oh, a
hotel
lot of
guests,
people-
it's hotel guests, I mean, that's who it is.
It should be.
Well, now,
People come in from Europe, they come in from JFK at any time, and, it's,
I mean,
it's
now.
hotel guests.
Sorry.
So, let's get it clear. I wanna stop so I can understand, all right? Sunday 12, we're getting them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Monday to Thursday,
Monday to Thursday.
Monday to Thursday, 1 AM.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday, 2 AM. Don't ask for any more.
You see them again.
And have you guys started the noon opening already, or is it still opening at 5 PM every day?
All right. Okay, everybody? Can we live with it?
They're turning out to be better neighbors than they were.
All right. So can I have a call to question? Mac is telling you to be quiet. You're very lucky. He knows things. Wait a minute.
I don't
What
want to see you
get-
guys in my committee.
Before we need to vote, I do need to know about events. How many do you want? How many do you anticipate?
Okay, we already.
Do you advertise?
So our stipulation is a maximum of 2 events per month. No promoted events, no promoters, no ticketed events, no scheduled performances, and we're not looking to change that.
You'll have it up, on your
And
ad.
they have a large.
It's right here. So it's.
Previously
yeah.
stipulated, and that's
Okay.
what we're not looking to change. Okay.
Okay.
It's on that, yeah, it's exactly what you're saying. It's on the
So
same.
we need to just check the type of the maximum or 2 per month. I want to say of 2 per month. That's maximum of 2 per month.
Yes.
Just.
Yeah, up to per month for A, limited private events to a maximum of 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay? All right, can I have a call to question? Can I have a second?
Second.
Can I have a here and online?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay?
Yes.
I don't have Jean, I don't have Mariana, I don't have. Jean, what's your vote? Are you in favor? Okay.
Thank you, Jean. Mariama and Mark.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
When I'm done, you're gonna have to find a new person.
They might be nicer than her though.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, just be good neighbors and
Absolutely. No
watch
problem.
the events.
And Susan, you look great.
Thank you.
Really, Voter, it doesn't matter.
He said I look much calmer than the
Yeah,
last.
no, that's the truth.
Thank you.
She's a grandmother now, maybe your
I was
grandmother.
hoping to get a date.
Talk to her grandson.
Are you here for 123 William?
No, we already did.
Is anybody here?
You already did it.
Oh, right, I'm sorry, I'm a little asleep. 36 Peck Slip?
Yep.
Hello, hi.
I'm Marty Novar. I'm here with the 2 principals.
Yeah.
Around, I know.
You're new to the
Alex
committee, we've never
Davis.
seen your lawyer before.
Oh, we know you, yes.
And this used to be Coco Bistro. I know around Alex addressed you
You beat me, you know that.
because they've both been in the neighborhood for 20 years. And
Thank you.
You know what, guys? These are very expensive. Keep this. No, we can share, and they only need one.
But yeah, look at it.
Oh, I can look at it. They're putting fingerprints. Okay.
No, it's all good. They were printed for you.
Oh. They're very beautiful. Nice stock.
Very fancy, man.
really.
We'll all have to go eat.
Look at that.
So it's gonna be Asian?
no,
What's it gonna be?
Yeah, so,
Cuban, Italian, Israeli, and European.
so we're coining it Mediterranean. I'm of Israeli descent, she is Cuban Italian. We have a big affinity for Asian cuisine, so why not smush them all together?
Korean fresh.
So it's all small plates, so you can grow your meal, you can come for a snack, you can make it, a lunch or a dinner out of it. The bar itself is whiskey, bourbon, rye forward. Next big thing is wine. There's no wine bar anymore in the Seaport. And basically people are left with, 3 choices at the bars that are there. A little bit about us, as much as I can talk about the bar all day long, but Alex has grown up Southbridge. She still lives in the apartment she grew up in. She can talk more about herself. But myself, I've been downtown since 2000, started at 17 John, and then 20+ years in the Seaport now. Raised 2 kids. I was a public member of the community board 2008, 2009 with Mariama. I don't know if she remembers me. The beard was much shorter. PTA president. I'm
me, Paul Hovitz, and Fernando Delarzo started Taste of the Seaport. So I was the originator of that.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. All right,
So-
that's it, yes.
So this for us is, I'm a filmmaker by trade, 30 years in the business as a filmmaker.
You, hello.
Alex is an educator. We've been talking about this for a very long time separately, and then when we came together, we were like, I always want to own a bar. Me too.
Fantastic.
And there you go. We haven't, ink is not dried on the lease yet, but we want to get everything going.
Because you're neighbors, you know the difficulties down here, so
Yes.
we know that you'll be responsible because you live here.
Yes.
And we know where to find you.
Yes.
I think the one big thing we want to really hammer home with this is that as many of these bars and restaurants in the Seaport have been local spots, right now there's a feeling that there is no neighborhood spot. Yes, we want the destination people. Yes, we want the people off the concert roof, you know, all that. But we want a place for people to come and have a social. All the tables are communal. We've talked about little cute things that, you know, our regulars will eventually all get plaques on the backs of the chairs, everything to make you want to keep coming and hang out. And,
So you don't think the places that have been there, like Sushi and the Hideaway and Bridge?
I really love the bridge growing up.
Yeah.
That to me was kind of.
I love.
We all love the bridge.
and they're coming back and,
Let's just go. No,
Yeah.
let's go, we're open. Bridge is open.
Yeah.
yeah, so they're filming,
They're filming a movie.
filming a TV show for Netflix right now.
Yeah,
And because Netflix came in, the new owner, not Adam, they bought it from Adam, and he was gonna sell it right away. Netflix came in and infused enough money, and said, well, if you're gonna give me this money, I'll shore up the second building, and
Yeah.
he's
Yes,
opened it back up.
Same menu.
I wish that this option press.
I used to take my parents there all the time.
My mom used to go all the time. The option was there all the time.
so.
Yeah.
Sorry. 4 things
Yes,
I'd like to know.
yes.
One is you have non-musical entertainment, we're gonna have a comedy show.
Hopefully, we would like once a month to actually do a ticketed
Stand-up
stand.
comedy.
Yes. Not
Once a
hopefully,
month.
Yeah.
hopefully once a month. We have, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Stephen Dima, who he runs Taste of Seaport. He used to do the Target Day, at the pier, an event planner. He does New York Comedy Festival, close friend of ours. So he could actually help us, bring in some comics, and hopefully the plan would be that he would be able to have our place as one of the spots for the New York Comedy Festival, which would bring people down. to
But
something
you're not gonna have promotion of DJs,
No.
music, any of that.
No local music, no local musicians?
There, we would like to have, music, but we're talking acoustic, jazz, Latin jazz, blues, singer-songwriter, piano.
Okay. So, you have marked sidewalk. Seating, roadbed seating, both, right?
Yes.
You don't have approval for that.
No, we do not.
You'll have to come back to us.
Correct.
Of course.
Our-
And
Yeah.
one of the things we would ask, I think, is that if you're going to have those venues, you would have somebody kind of at the door.
Yes.
When you have the big events, we would ask that, just
It's in
to
there.
make sure
Yes.
Oh,
that,
no, we have.
because it's not your place that's the issue.
Right.
It's when they leave your place
Right.
and they've had all these drinks and they maraud on the street. That's what affects us.
Understood.
So the best you can do is the best you can do, but we would appreciate.
But we're across from Jeremy's, so
What was,
we understand.
what restaurant was here before?
Coco.
Coco, and then before that, it was Nelson Beloit.
Do you have, and 2 other things, do you have a handicapped accessible bathroom?
Yes.
Do,
And do you, tell me about when you have garbage pickup?
we don't know yet because we haven't.
Let me just tell you, the last time I was at Coco's before, a while ago, the garbage was disgusting. It's reeking on the street.
No, that's, you don't.
But that
Well,
was,
you're gonna have different regulations because of the city.
right, and we're also, it's also connected to the landlord and when the landlord,
You may have to containerize.
Yeah.
Correct. And the plan would be, there's a little space outside, because we walk down that street all the time. And all those bins sitting out there grosses me out. So I'm hoping to build like a little shed, put the containers in. They come out just for pickup when they go back in. That's the hope.
Francis?
Yeah, you're gonna have to, outside where? Outside,
Up
because,
against that's where everyone else has theirs.
because, and well.
It's against the building itself.
You'll be advised in terms of the whole space issue, in terms of how much seating space you have, that's not supposed to interfere with that.
Understood.
Well,
Yes.
you'll come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hope is, I know the document said you guys want a year. And we are hoping that if timing works out, we can be open by September. But if we wait a whole year, then we miss an entire summer of potential seating outside, which is,
Yeah.
it's all,
You can come back.
Okay.
All right?
But yes.
It's noted, you can come back,
the hope is that we will have both.
all right?
Does the city even have the regulations out yet? City can apply.
Well, yes, they do, and we're very concerned. We're going to limit certain things on roadbed in terms of alcohol and when you can take it out and hours, because it's been a big problem. We see it through the city, and we just want to control it. Okay? I'm very excited for
I'm
you. I
excited.
leave it all on. Will someone
need a
call
neighborhood.
one question?
Before we see this.
That's my Jerome, God bless him. Go on.
Are we okay with the hours?
I am okay.
In the spirit of full disclosure, the applicant was coming around collecting signatures, happened to be out with my friends.
Fine.
My wife
You
did the
don't
first signature.
you don't have to do so.
No,
You can, not have to do so.
Scratch it up. I think we've proven we have enough.
Leave your wife
Yeah, thank you.
and keep the signature.
This is call question.
Call question.
Can I have a second? Call in.
Do you know how to make paper planes?
And all of you online, please. Thank you, Jean. Miriam.
We wish you the best of luck. We will seriously take these for another presentation.
All right, I'm keeping one.
Yeah, they just need one, and there's one down there.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We don't,
Thank you, guys.
Because it just
I thought it would be best for them.
guys, it just gets recycled, take that one down there.
Thank you.
For the final step.
Step, yes, but thank you.
And so you
Good
think
luck.
September?
Thank you.
September?
Members are,
It's a matter when our
We
friends,
hope so.
when our friends Durst come back and give him a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
really it. They've been
We
lovely.
may have to have, the community board come and give you a welcome.
Of course.
Maybe we could have some meetings.
thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Take care.
Have a great day.
You too.
Efficient meeting,
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Congratulations, thank you.
bye.
Any discussion items?
Francis and I went through the renewals. And so, Ramesh is a good sport about it. I'm gonna ask a number of them, I marked it down for her to come, I think I did, to come in and, because they're sidewalk cafes and I wanna know about them. And they are, just so you know, 316 Greenwich. Right, Francis?
They've been around forever, isn't it?
Yeah, but I do, you know what? I'm at the point in life, where we have so little power. And I think it's just, can't
We have so little
parliament
space.
and make them a little accountable, that's all.
Well, some of them are being, one in particular is being very greedy.
Which one?
The hideaway, because they're on the corner and they're on the. No, they got roadbed and sidewalk cafe, but they only check sidewalk cafe.
What's it?
Well, we'll find out.
Which place?
The hideaway, I don't know the hideaway. Where's the?
No,
It's
right.
on,
And that's the one that
it's
just
at Beach
realized.
Greenwich.
Because
So it's
my
literally-
terrace faces that way,
Literally right
and
across
at
the
night, sometimes I hear them. They're calling
Oh, Rebecca Highway, not the Seaport.
the hideaway. It's right on the corner of.
So Fitz, where do you live?
Oh, that one.
Where do you live?
Yeah.
I live in Tribeca.
That's why he cares. Where are you?
I'm in IPN.
So you know what I am. Did you go up and I?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is this one, right on the back,
Homegrown. Homegrown.
okay? Thank you, wait, Francis. Oh, my God.
Just a note on the tenth, I'm gonna be wrapping up an overseas trip, so I won't be here for the next committee meeting, which means I won't see you
It'll
all
be the last before summer,
September, yeah.
Enjoy.
aren't we lucky?
Where you go? So sad.
Oh, you're gonna have a wonderful time.
So bad to you.
I missed.
Are we, did we stop recording?
Okay. Do me a favor, please. It's more than a favor. Onej, I pushed Onej to get us all of our, documents a couple days before the meeting. And just try to read them, please. I know it's a pain in the ass, but try to read them. It helps her because the last minute on the day of the meeting is too hard for her to call them in or question them, that's all. And she's been good about it, I gotta give her credit, and she's not always good, but she's good on this one. So, okay.
The other thing,
Yeah, so when the agendas go out, just like take a look and see if there are any.
If you have any
ones that
questions.
have, like problems that you're aware of, just let me know early so that I can do my due diligence. Because hearing about it the day of the meeting, the morning of the meeting, there's nothing I can do at that point.
the other thing is, I'm gonna ask at the full board meeting that people, I'm gonna propose this to the full board, that people call in and say if they're not going to, because you shouldn't have to be chasing people to make quorum. So if people can't make the meeting, they should call in and say they can't make the meeting.
Well, that's what the notice went around to say.
Yeah, but then obviously people are not doing it. So, and as all of us chairs have to wait to find out if, yeah, I mean, being late is one thing, we understand that, but people should call and say if they're not coming.
So, welcome, Lisa, again. It's nice to have another member.
Yeah.
Gabby couldn't be here today.
And I can, and homegrown.
I know, it's fabulous. So, unless anybody has any questions, the issue for us going forward, it's always the sidewalk cafes and the road bed, and what it's gonna entail. And with this city of yes, I want you all to understand that it's a mess. And not only is it a mess, but this whole aspect of the cannabis and allowing buildings, commercial buildings to convert and have woodworking business above you in your commercial space, have cannabis growing, everybody can grow cannabis.
In the building?
But have and having
A certain amount, you can't.
having a school, and because it's not a full school, I mean, you know, a separate space, you can have cannabis in the building where the school is. So you have to pay attention, and we have to be
They're
really,
using the retail spaces for a loophole.
yeah.
Would everybody give me the clips and pass down if you know what your paperwork so we can recycle it?
And what about the one that sent email? We discussed.
Yes, well, they're discussing it, they're gonna discuss it at Pat's. It's a very good letter that Jared wrote, and they,
It's a good question.
Bernard made some additions, and we're gonna send it in, but you know, it's like anything. We didn't approve something on, Landmark, and they voted for it, you know? We can only do what we can do and push, but, we do the best we can. Brendan, it wasn't Bernard, it was
Yeah.
Brendan. Anyway, but, thank you all. I really appreciate you being here, and we did okay. I love the lawyers now. You have to understand for your new members, they really come prepared. And Vincent Hernandez is our new member.
No, I'm saying, who's in returning?
I don't, his name is Novar or something, I can't remember, but he let them speak.
Yeah, I recognize.
No, he was their lawyer. But, oh, yeah, but what I love is they've learned, they have learned with us, which is very nice. It says something about, I mean, and we're pretty reasonable, so.
Just to let you know, because I come from a hotel background, like the hotels are the new, like, you know how back in the day you had Studio 52, that's what the hotels are now. So it's,
You know, that.
yeah, the hotels, all the hotels have lounges and rooftop bars,
Yeah, but
and
that
that's what the
hotel
thing is.
was a problem when they.
Really?
I don't know if you're aware of it.
Yeah,
So, like, before COVID, and I thought sure, before the beginning of COVID, we had police in, they were a real problem.
on John Street.
On
That's
John
so
Street,
weird.
all the neighborhoods.
It's like off of that, and it's like so desolate.
What's the name?
But they had a lot of people
AZ
going in
17?
and out.
What's
They
it?
also,
The artisan.
Yeah.
Artisan.
yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people going in and out. I